Denis Villeneuve is a Canadian film director who has established himself as one of the most acclaimed and respected filmmakers of his generation. He went on to direct critically acclaimed films such as Metronome, Polytechnic, Incidents, Prisoners, Sicario, Arrival, and Blade Runner 2049. And today, I'll be discussing one of Villeneuve's films, Blade Runner 2049. This film has been nominated from the Academy Awards from Best Director and Best Picture. The film was released in 2017, but it was a box office flop, grossing $267.5 million globally against a production budget of $150 to $185 million. We all know that Villeneuve's films are known from their slow, strong visuals, complex characters, ambiguous narratives, and explorations of identity and memory. Of course, Blade Runner 2049 maintains the film's numerous classic elements and striking visual style. It is not exaggeration to say that many parts of the film has to be carefully scrutinized. The film protagonizes a replicate named Kay, played by Ryan Gosling, wrestled with his own identity and his need to fit in other profound sense of reflections and contemplation. In addition, the emotional complexity of the story is increased by Kay's relationship with Joy and holography AI. Instead of being solely categorized as a heartfelt story, Blade Runner 2049 is a thought-provoking movie that combines elements of action, mystery, and philosophy. In this scene, Officer K visits Dr. Anna's sterile laboratory to analyze a piece of evidence. The concept that used is lighting and color grading. Technical term is the color temperatures and color corrections. Principle of screen production is establish mood and atmosphere. In this sense, Officer K walks into Dr. Anna's sterile laboratory, which is sterile and poorly lit. Most of the space is white, and the ceiling fluorescent tubes provides the light. The lighting creates a clinical ambience that complements the lab steering and control environment. The anesthetizing a device that displays a holographic representation of a DNA sequence as the actions unfold. In contrast to the steering surroundings, the projection creates a cozy and welcoming orange glow. The viewer focus is immediately drawn to the holographic image by this abrupt shift in color temperature, which create a dramatic change in mood. Color grading, which involves changing a scene's color values to produce a particular mood or atmosphere. It used to achieve this shift in color temperature. In this instant, the orange color emphasizes the significance of the holographic image by conjuring feelings of discovery and revelation. One example of a scene in Blade Runner 2049 with interesting camera positions and shoot technique in the prologue scenes, which set the stage from the film's story. In these scenes, the camera starts with an aerial shoot of the desolate wasteland outside of Los Angeles before zooming in one farmer's field. The camera then follows Officer K flying car as it approached the farmhouse where the replicate Sepper Moton is living. As Officer K enters the farmhouse, the camera uses a low-angle shoot to emphasize Semper's size and strength. This shoot also highlights the tension between the two characters, as Semper sees through K's cover story and a fight ensues. Throughout the fight, the camera switches between close-up of the character face and longer shot that shoot the entire room, adding to the intensity of the scene.
Shit.
In the end of the movie review, I would like to close up this video with a famous quote from Harrison Ford Rick Deckard.
Sometimes to love someone, you gotta be a stranger.